Tiger Woods is one of the richest golfers in the world. Tiger has amassed a fortune of over $1.4 billion since his professional debut in 1996. That's almost $56 million per year. And boy oh boy does this golf legend know how to squander everything. When our iconic Tiger Woods isn't on the green, he's blowing his money on boats, private jets, massive houses, video games, and even on his own private island. Yes, his own private island. How did Tiger Woods amass all of this cash? Grab your clubs and let's see how Tiger Woods spends his millions. What would you buy first if you had $100 bills up your nose and a net worth of over $1 billion? A helicopter, a jet ski, or a mansion fit for a king? When it comes to real estate, Tiger Woods isn't afraid to splurge, and there's no better proof of this than his jaw-dropping Jupiter Island, Florida property. That's right about here on Martin County's coast. And believe us when we say that this isn't just one of the most expensive zip codes in the state, but the entire country. With a population of roughly 900 people and a median property value of $5,104,400, Jupiter Island is considered ultra-exclusive. That's more than Malibu, and yes, Celine Dion's waterslide house is located in the same area. Other famous residents on Jupiter Island are Donald Trump Jr. and girlfriend Kimberly Guilfoyle, Alan Jackson, and golfer Greg Norman. Anyway, Tiger bought the 12-acre seaside property in 2006 for $40 million and spent a whopping $55 million to build his mansion from the ground up. What do you acquire for that kind of money? Let's have a look at everything at his incredible mansion. The property has a 3.5-acre golf course, a full-size tennis and basketball court, a lap pool, and a diving pool are all located outside the main walls. Topping that backyard, let alone the double private dock where he can store his gigantic yachts, would be difficult, but the interior is equally, if not more, amazing. The house is roughly 9,700 square feet, divided into two sections, a residential area of 3,300 square feet and a multifunctional building of 6,400 square feet. Inside you can find a fully equipped gym, a wine cellar, a theater room elevator, and an oxygen therapy room there. Outside his Jupiter Island property, Tiger Woods also owned a massive 8-bedroom, 9-bathroom, 3-story home in Windermere, Florida, just outside of Orlando, which he sold to Bubba Watson for $2.2 million after his well-publicized scandal and divorce from now ex-wife Ellen Nordegren burned a reported $110 million hole in his pocket. Spoiling his mom. Despite the controversy, Woods demonstrated his angelic side in 2007. He allegedly paid $2.4 million for 2 plots of land in Jupiter, Florida for his beloved mother. Think again if you thought possessing a big property on Paradise Island was the ultimate expression of prosperity. Owning an island. Tiger took things a step further. He bought an entire freaking island called Stora Ruling, about an hour away from Stockholm, the country's capital, and can be reached by either car or boat. The ultra-secluded private island includes a luxury villa, hunting lodge, guest quarters, horse stables, a pier for boats, and perhaps its most unique feature, an 11th century Viking fortification. And yes, the property also comes with its own landing strip. The main villa, which is reminiscent of a log cabin, is over 2,500 square feet and includes a Roxa chef's kitchen, spa pool, magnificent dining space, a cozy fireplace, all of which are necessary additions for those harsh Swedish winters. Despite the fact that the house was designed specifically for Tiger and Ellen, the couple never moved in. Following their intense breakup, the island was sold to a Swedish millionaire, and in 2015, the 62-acre island, which included 2 smaller islands and a private water area for hunting and fishing, was advertised for sale for $7.1 million. And in our opinion, that's a steal, especially when compared to his Florida home. Privacy yacht. A substantial portion of the money went towards his $20 million private yacht, which he purchased in 2004 as a wedding present for his ex-wife. The upkeep alone for the yacht is $2 million per year. To be honest, with a length of 155 feet, this is more of a floating house than a boat. The yacht beds 10 to 12 people, can accommodate a crew of 9, and has a 4,000-mile range thanks to its 12,000-gallon fuel tank. But it's the list of features that really sets it apart. There's an 8-person jacuzzi, a gym with a treadmill, bike and free weights, a VIP stateroom, a 3-person elevator, and a theater. He's sailed his gym all over the world, with notable recent stops including the 2018 US Open at Shinnecock Hills in New York and the Bahamas. This little dive boat is reported to dock at Pirates Cove Resort and Marina on Jupiter Island, which is only a few minutes away from his palace. When he's not working on his tan on the yacht's deck, the all-star golfer may be found motoring around on land in one of his many cars. Car collection. Many enthusiasts argue that his collection lacks a certain oomph when compared to supercars, LeBron James, and Renault's garages, and with good cause. Because Tiger has a long-term relationship with Buick, he's been seen driving a $50,000 Buick Enclave and a $33,000 Buick LaCrosse, as well as the concept Bengal Roadster and the concept Elite Convertible. Don't worry, he's added some variety to his collection with a $90,000 Cadillac Escalade, a $230,000 Mercedes-Benz S65, and a $75,000 Lexus LS460. Then there's the top-of-the-line, most costly cars, a $448,000 Porsche Carrera GT, a $140,000 Lamborghini, a Lago, and a Mercedes SLR McLaren Edition, with nearly $200,000 in modification alone. When you have nearly $1 billion in the bank, a few $100,000 spent on fine cars scarcely makes a dent. How did Tiger amass his fortune? We all know that Tiger Woods is raking in the cash, but where did it all come from? How did this California-born father become a walking, talking money magnet? First and foremost, with 82 PGA Tour victories under his belt, he's a pretty darn terrific golfer. Woods and Sam Snead are tied for the most victories in the competition's history. He's also won 15 professional major golf championships and rose to the top of the world rankings little more than a year after turning pro in June 1997. All things considered, Tiger Woods has cemented his place in history as one of, if not the, greatest golfer of all time. What goes hand in hand with fame and success? Yes, money, in terms of millions. Throughout the years, he's raked in an estimated total of $122.5 million in prize money alone, which is commendable because that's where he generates the majority of his money. Off the green, he makes the majority of his money through hefty endorsement deals. Over the years, agreements with high-profile brands such as AT&T, Gatorade, Gillette Golf Digest, and Tag Heuer have brought in a large part of his fortune. After his eventful breakup in 2009, all of these firms dropped him as an ambassador, and he lost almost $50 million in business. One company didn't give up, and that was Nike. Over the course of the tour, Tiger is said to have signed numerous contracts with Nike, some of which are valued as much as $20 million per year. Oh, and if you need a refresher on his bump in the road in 2009, here's the gist. Word leaked that Woods was having an affair with Rachel Yucatel, a New York nightclub manager. He slammed his Cadillac Escalade into a fire hydrant outside his home, and months later, more women came forward to say they too had been having affairs with a golfer. Tiger is widely regarded as a highly respected and well-known sportsman despite this embarrassing phase. In fact, he's been paid millions only to bear his face because of his illustrious reputation. While a low-level celebrity might be paid $100,000 to appear at a tournament, Tiger Woods can earn up to $1 million. In fact, he once received $3 million to play in a tournament in Turkey and hit a ball from Europe to Asia as a publicity stunt. Tiger currently has an estimated net worth of $800 million after factoring in all of his various sources of income. Business ventures and investments. Tiger is well aware that reinvesting is one of the most crucial things to learn when it comes to generating wealth, which is why he's decided to put his money to good use in the shape of a couple of famous business initiatives. The first is about, well, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that in 2019, the PGA Pro chose to launch his own golf entertainment company, PopStroke, a family-friendly golf and outdoor dining experience to compete with the likes of Topgolf and Dr. Shack. Outside of PopStroke, Tiger Woods' investments include a restaurant and sports bar that he opened in Jupiter, Florida. It's called the Woods Jupiter. Additionally, he owns a golf course design company called TGR Design, which built a golf course in Houston and another one in Dubai. Tiger also started the Tiger Woods Foundation and donated $12 million to help at-risk youth. Through the Tiger Woods Foundation's Learning Lab programs, young students are encouraged to learn more about science. How would you spend your millions? We hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you do not miss any of our videos in the future.